Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm Drake, and this is our 2 cents, where we talk everything boxing, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. In today's live, we will be discussing Tank, the hottest topic in boxing right now. Keyshawn Davis moved to 147 pounds, and Tyson Fury returns. But before we do that, make sure you punch that like and subscribe button, and make sure you let me know and drop it below your 2 cents as we go throughout the live today. If you're listening to the replay of the live, be sure to help support the channel by hitting the Cash App and $ 2 cents boxing, or hitting the heart with the $ below. Just leaving a special thanks, letting me know you enjoying the content. If you're in the chat today, you can always let me know and drop it below in a super chat to help support the channel. And if you're here, if you're listening, if you hear the sound of my voice, punch that like and subscribe button. The goal is 100 likes after each live, y'all. Come on, everybody keep telling me how great the show is. It's my favorite show. I'm your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber. But y'all be hitting the like button. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. Shout out to everybody in the building. We're going to go down some news. Y'all know what today is. It's Sunday, the review show. It's a quick show. I'm off of here at 7 p.m. I know I've been staying longer a little bit lately, but for 2026, we're going to stick to the schedule. Say it with me. Stick to the schedule. That's what we're doing all 2026. I got a lot of plates I'm spinning, so I got to make sure I'm on task, on time, and on schedule. I want to let some more people pull up in here before I get started on the news. before I get started on the news, if you haven't already, go be sure to check out my shorts. I'm up in my short form content game. I'm also going to be posting more long form content this year for 2026. So y'all be on the lookout for that. And y'all let me know and drop it below when y'all watching my videos. You know, you gotta it's an interactive channel. You gotta comment, you gotta reply to people, like people comments, dislike people comments. It's an interactive channel. I comment back to a lot of people that comment. So we have a lot of fun over here. We have a lot of fun over here. Who seen the fights last night? Amanda Serrano, Holly Holm. Man, Holly Holm was looking old in there, man. And Holly Holm looked like she can fight, but she just looked like she haven't had enough fights. Like I was looking at all the amateur mistakes she was making there, smothering her punches, coming in with her head on the line. She was making a lot of amateur mistakes in there, I felt like. How many fights Holly Holm got? What's up, Dank Father? Ramon Sifu, Courtney Thompson, and Kadir in the building. Now, them all the people that commented, and it's all these people watching. Y'all punch the like and subscribe button and let me know and drop it below. Just say what's up or something. I mean, I want to know who's listening to the show. Boxing and kickboxing are two different things. Yeah, it's two different things for sure. Like that MMA and boxing and all that, it's different. It's different. And she just got picked apart by a girl. I was wondering why she even in the ring with her. Like, I ain't really been following Holly Holm like that, but I'm like, how many fights does Holly Holm got? Why is she getting pieced up? But she was catching that girl with that overhand right and that left hook. Yeah, she was catching her with that. I seen her wild with her a few times. Dre Day 4697. What's going on? The aircraft carrier in the building. Salute to the beautiful and highly educated boxing mind, 2 cents boxing. Now, there's somebody that gets it. The aircraft carrier. There's somebody. Aircraft carrier, how you end up on my channel? Can you refresh my memory, please? Did you just find me through a short? Did you just click on? Like, how did you end up here at 2 cents boxing? I'm just curious. But let's get started with the boxing news. It's Sunday, the review show, a little bit more formal. So, top stories in boxing. Tyson's Fury's comeback. Now, I'm not a Tyson Fury fan. Don't like Tyson Fury at all. Y'all know that. But I do want to announce that he is making his return from retirement. Former heavyweight world champion Tyson Fury has officially announced his return to boxing in 2026, less than a year after his second loss and subsequent retirement in December 2024. And that's all I got to say about Tyson Fury. Serrano title defense. Amanda Serrano successfully defended her unified WBO and WBA featherweight titles with a unanimous decision victory over Rihanna Tellez in San Juan, Puerto Rico on January 3rd, 2026. In another fight on the same card, Stephanie Hand defeated Holly Holm via technical decision to retain the WBA lightweight title. Now, shout out to Amanda Serrano. Oh, he said he everywhere boxing is. Okay, I feel that. Shout out to Amanda Serrano for her win. But how come nobody is like, why is Amanda Serrano fighting somebody off of 2 weeks' notice? Especially Tellez, because I feel like, because Tellez didn't make weight. I mean, she probably got the fight on short notice and all this other stuff. But I feel like if Tellez might have had some more time to prepare, that fight might have went a little bit different. What y'all think? I mean, I don't know. Serrano, she looked okay, but it's just like the Baumgardner, the Serrano hype. Like, I really don't be seeing it. I don't be seeing it. They some decent fighters. They're good fighters. Don't get me wrong. They're really good fighters. But I just don't, I be feeling like y'all be putting a little bit too much dip on the chip when y'all be talking about them. Especially both of them, actually. But what y'all think about the fights? I know y'all watched them. Miss Joette say, "Yeah, I agree. Amanda definitely look her age. I mean, she was like I was watching her on social media. She was posting and eating churches and talking about how it's she on weight and it's hard for her to gain weight and all this other stuff she was talking about. But then you hop in there with somebody on 2 weeks notice and I mean, you got the win. It wasn't like you just. I wouldn't mind seeing the fight again with an actual notice, letting somebody prepare for the fight. Be honest with you, I wouldn't mind at all. Shout out Gecko Kid Marco. Gecko, let me rank you up. You've been here a lot. Did you have a wrench before or are you new? Um, let me rank you up. Hold on, y'all. Um, hold on. Trying to get this wrenching thing going on. I'm gonna get you, Gecko. Close my door. These kids. I'm coming, y'all. There we go. All right. Oh, that was you. Oh, yeah, that was you. Okay, well, now you're both of them got you. Why you get timed out, Marco? It ain't that easy to get timed out over here. What you do? Because we don't normally time people out over here like that. So I don't know what you did, but you pissed somebody off. They got your ass up out of here. But I did see when you came back yesterday. All right, back to the news. Anthony Joshua update. Former champion Anthony Joshua issued his first public update on social media after a fatal car crash in Nigeria that killed two of his friends. Let's see if we can pull that up. Man, I feel so like I'm not even really like y'all know I ain't really no Anthony Joshua fan like that, but I just feel so like like you lose two of your best friends instantly. That's so terrible. I can't find the other one. Where's the other picture that Anthony Joshua posted? I'm trying to find the picture, y'all. So, all right, I can't find it. But Anthony Joshua issued his first public update on Sunday following a car crash in Nigeria that killed two of his close friends, Sina Gami and Latif Lats Adele. He posted a picture on Instagram with his mother and three other women, one of whom was holding a photo of Gami. His social media post was captioned, "My brother's keeper." Joshua had returned to UK from Nigeria ahead of the funerals for his friends, which was reportedly held on Sunday. The driver of the vehicle has been charged with dangerous and reckless driving, and the case is adjourned until January 20th for trial. So they ended up charging the driver with murder. The driver said that his brakes didn't work, so he's going to trial. I guess they're going to investigate that, or I'm not sure how the legal system really works in Nigeria. But that was a tragedy. I hope some, form of legal action or they get to the bottom of it happens. Inoue versus Nakatani mega fight. Japanese stars Naoya Inoue and Junto Nakatani both secured wins on Saturday, setting up a highly anticipated showdown between two of the world's best pound-for-pound fighters in 2026. Now, I know a lot of people was like, oh, his performance, blah, blah, blah. They didn't like Nakatani's performance. And I mean, but I think we've seen enough situations, especially within the last couple years, where somebody may not have the greatest performance, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to have a good performance their next fight. And it's mainly the hardcores I hear saying that. So I think that's weird because you would think they know better. But I never really was too big on Nakatani. Hold on, y'all. You ever feel like a bunch of pollen or something hit your throat and then you get to like coughing and choking? Like some allergy shit? I don't know what's going on. I might take some Tic. So what am I talking about? That's where I am with that, but it's a lot of people. The Nakatani Inoue fight is gonna be a big deal. The Juto Nakatani Inoue fight is gonna be a big deal, especially for Japan. But it's a lot of people writing Nakatani off. I don't think he gonna beat Inoue, but we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. Man, Houston is terrible with the pollen. Like my allergies is just it's everybody got allergies. Like it's ridiculous. All year though. It's not even a seasonal thing. If you in Houston, you got allergies all year. It's not no seasonal. You be like, damn, how I'm having allergies right now? You know what I'm saying? No, this is all year round out here. It's 80 degrees damn near today. It got cold. It's been cold for 2 days this whole winter. And it was like 30 degrees in the morning, and by the evening it was 80 degrees. You're like, what? So now you burning up the rest of the day because you dressed for cold weather. But I digress. What else we got for news? All right. Upcoming fights. January 10th, we got Sabril Matias versus Dalton Smith for the WBC Junior Welterweight title in Brooklyn. Sabril Matias or Dalton Smith, who y'all got for that fight? Then we got Teofimo Lopez Jr. versus Shakur Stevenson for the WBL Junior Lightweight title in New York, January 31st. Now, we all see the lackluster promotion for this fight. I mean, I do see Shakur Stevenson, you know, he's going around, he's doing the interviews. I don't really see, I see T.O. doing a few interviews, I guess. I can't lie, I don't really keep up with T.O. like that. But I mean, I guess the promotion is okay, but I don't really see much about it on social media or anything like that. Maybe they'll do it like 2 weeks before the fight. I'm not sure how well it will do pay-per-view numbers, but people are saying it's sold out, it's selling out. Matter of fact, shout out to Rich. He sent me a video. He actually went up to where the fight's gonna be. Let me find this video. Hold on, y'all. My bad. I got a phone call. What I was talking about? Oh, the video. Let me find it, y'all. Hold on. Where is this video? I'm trying to find it in my email. Oh, I know why that's the wrong email. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna pull it up. Let me do this though. Let me finish this. We got Xander Zayas versus Abbas Baru in junior middleweight title unification in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Now I know they were at one point talking about making Jaron Ennis and Baru fight, and people was like, they're all crying about it already. But now it looks like Baru will be fighting Xander Zayas. I think is that it? Yeah, it's a unification. And y'all know how I feel about Xander Zayas. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna keep watching him and see, how much better he gets, or if he gets better in skill. But to me, at 154 pounds, he give me food. He give me food. Like the first time he really just step it up. And I don't even think Baru is that bad. Like I think he gonna be done. I know. I think he gonna be done. But that's just my 2 cents. What y'all think? Man, Matias wasn't even on no juice. They came out and said the man didn't only have it wasn't even near the threshold or whatever it was in the system. So maybe something he had was tainted. But that sucks that now people just like, oh, you cheated. But he was really upset about that. And February 21st, we got Mario Barrios versus Ryan Garcia. Now, I'm seeing Ryan Garcia doing everything but training for this fight. I'm seeing Ryan Garcia do everything but training for this fight. First of all, I'm always wondering, why is Ryan Garcia training inside of his house? This is Sunday, the review show. Let's look it up. Because I'm like, why is this guy always training inside of his house? He play fighting. He sparring with other streamers. He play fighting and sparring Keyshawn Rock. But this is what Ryan Garcia do before a fight. You never see him in a gym. He always in the house training. What are you doing, Ryan? You're gonna mess around and hurt somebody in your food. Oh, God. So I guess this is what Ryan Garcia is doing to get ready for his fight. He going around sparring Keyshawn Rock. He going around punching Ty Dolla $ign in the stomach with the little guard on. And he's, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what's up, man. It's like these kids, they just don't take anything serious. But who knows? It could be a show. He could just know he's finna go in there and beat Mario Barrios' ass. I don't know. But you never know what to expect with Ryan. It's almost like Ryan is like maybe 2 notches. Like you never know what to expect with T.O. But I think Ryan might be like 2 notches above T.O. Because you never know what to expect with T.O. But I don't really be expecting Ryan to lose. You know what I'm saying? I be expecting T.O. ass to lose sometimes. Because he don't have that talent that Ryan got that lets him get away with more shit. Because see, Ryan can go in there and be fucking around, but pop, caught you, you knocked out. T.O. ain't doing nothing like that. Big Supreme say, I have a sneaky suspicion that Don Smith might catch Matias. Really? Matias fighting in the UK, right? Don't be surprised if Don Smith stops Matias. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Like that whole Matias situation was a little strange to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a little weird. I ain't gonna lie to you. But what's them odds hitting for Big Supreme on that fight? Oh, he said Matias fight in New York. Shit, that's still just a suspicious fight in New York. Be a lot of BS going on in New York. Ryan ain't training like he used to. I think he could very well lose this fight. You never know. You never know. I thought Ryan was gonna be able to stop Rolly, but I knew that Rolly could beat Ryan and stop Ryan. I don't know why everybody was like, Rolly a tune-up. I'm like, Rolly is not no tune-up for nobody. Y'all are tripping. This is why I tune in. Why you tune in? Why you tune in, Captain DGAF? Man, I don't know what the hell Ryan doing. I don't know what Ryan. I really don't know what Ryan doing. Like seriously, because when are you training? Like I don't know how the streaming work. Like are they just followed by cameras all day? Is it a schedule? Like how does that really work? Because if he's streaming all day, like seriously, when are you training, Ryan? Like for real. Big Supreme say whenever Eddie Hearn fighter has an upcoming fight, there's always something funny with the testing. You know what, Big Supreme? Now that you saying that, I'm just thinking back. Like it's like as soon as you said that, it's like all the situations I can remember where Eddie Hearn and testing start like going through my mind. I never even was like, I didn't even put that together. Like that's an Eddie Hearn fighter. Damn, Supreme, you right. Eddie Hearn always got some bullshit going on with the testing. I got a video on my page from back when Alicia Baumgartner had the testing situation when she was trying to leave Eddie. And I was talking about this stuff with Eddie way back then. It's always some BS going with Eddie with this testing. This is not new. I got videos on my channel about this already. He absolutely right. When have y'all ever seen Ryan actually training sessions? When he was with Derek James. That's the only time I ever seen Ryan in the gym training. Is when he was with Derek James. When he was with Joe Goosen, he was in his garage. He was in his house. He was in his room, his living room. I don't know who he training with now, but he always in the house. Like, when are you training in the gym? I don't know if I even made a video about why is Ryan Garcia, and I'm tempted to make another one. Why is Ryan Garcia always punching on that reflex bag in the house? The only time I ever seen him running was it for the Tank fight? Or maybe it was the Devin fight. It was one of them fights, but that's the only time I ever seen him running. And I know y'all like, oh, you don't know everything he doing, but as a boxer, I'm gonna have some running videos. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like he just Ron all over the place, but I really think that social media is his bread and butter. He probably make more doing social media than he do fighting. I mean, I know he got that big payday with Tank, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, on a consistent basis, because he definitely not getting $30 million every fight. Remember, Helenius popped dirty against Joshua. Beterbiev had the atypical versus Cam Smith. And now Matias had the adverse analytical ahead of Don Smith. And Alicia Baumgartner had the test when she was saying she was about to leave him. Yep, it's a lot more examples. Oh, Ryan popped with Haney. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. Devin was with Eddie. Capping. Hold on. Capping, did you tell me why you tuned in? I don't think I see. I don't think Ryan started camp yet. What? He fights on the 31st. What you mean it hasn't been announced yet? I just announced it. I mean, he fights on the 21st, February 21st, Mario Barrios versus Ryan Garcia for the WBC welterweight title. What you mean it ain't been announced yet? The fight is the 21st. It's absolutely been announced, Lee Jackson. So what else we got for news? So it was something I wanted to review with y'all. What was it? Keyshawn been in the boxing news a lot lately, causing up a stir with his fight coming up. People having a lot of questions about the shadow thing he's doing with Shakur Stevenson. Even myself, because I felt like, he was really on his own trajectory, defining his own identity as a fighter in the fight world. So I think it's weird that he just decided to take that route.
It's going to be wonderful. Okay? I got something to say. Look. Let me tell y'all, it's going to be wonderful. Okay? I got something to say. Look. Let me tell y'all, look, and look, for all my true followers, I'm going to see who my true followers is when I start this off, right? All my true followers stay up here and wait to the end. I'm going to tell y'all something, right? Right? Let me tell y'all something. How am I start this off? Hold on. Hold on. Look, y'all see my post I posted today, right? Y'all see the post I posted today, right? when I was talking about, my Heavenly Father. But look, let me tell y'all how real this is, though. Because it's one thing just to say it, but I'm going to give y'all a real life example of how this is really real, of why I keep calling myself God body. So here we go. When my little brother Kyrie died, September 30th, I had thoughts and I had feelings that I wanted to just do something, right? Because he died and I just wanted to do something, right? So I'm praying to my God. I said, God, if you don't want me to react in a certain manner, if you don't want me to react and do things and just basically throw my life away, I need you to do something for me. I need you to give me something actively so I won't go out into these streets and do something that I'm not supposed to do. I need you to bless me with something that I can actually do positive so I won't go do something negative. But when I'm praying this prayer in this room right here. I'm praying this prayer. I'm on the ground. I'm pouring my heart out to him. Like, I really need you to do this for me, God. You got me boxing for a reason. I'm great for a reason. I'm really in this position for a reason, God. So since you got me in this position and you knew this was going to happen, you the great creator. You knew this was going to happen, God. I need you to do something for me so I won't go crash out in these streets. I'm praying, I'm crying, I'm on the floor, and I'm pouring my heart out. I'm so serious. Within the same 5.
Gap Tooth Games says he sucks at taking accountability. Gap Tooth Games, what made you say he sucks at taking accountability? Because as I'm watching this, I'm thinking in my head, like, and I didn't want to be the first to say it because I'm like, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping.
Minutes of me praying, I go step in, go take a shower, right? In this very room. I go step in, I go take a shower, right? So I say, when I'm in the shower, I'm just, a bright idea just come to mind. A super bright idea came to mind. Guess what that bright idea was? The DB3 Community Day. Immediately I start setting it up. Oh, we gotta have dancers there. Well, that was my brother's idea. We gotta have food trucks. We gotta have the news there.
Mr. Greg say this kid is about to crash out. Mr. Greg, that's what I'm trying to listen. I don't know Keyshawn personally, but I've dealt with a lot of mental illness within my life. And it seems like before his fights, he kind of get to escalating like this. And it comes off like, oh, he hype, he trying to sell the fight, he got all this energy, woo, 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 woo. But when I keep looking at it, I'm like, okay, he got the religious stuff going on. In the other video, he was outside with no shirt on in 30-degree weather, talking about he can't get sick, got this whole grandiose self attitude, like he being sporadic and talking kind of crazy in the videos. The only like one of the things I'm not seeing that I saw the last time before he crashed out is his eyes don't look like they popping out his head. Like he haven't reached that state of manic yet. But y'all keep watching.
It's gonna be filled. It gotta be filled with people. It gotta be filled up with people. It gotta be over capacity, right? So as we set this event up, right, we tell the people that we tell the recreation center like we only gonna have like 300 people there. God's so good. It was like over 2,000 people in that building, right? So like, as I'm setting this DB3 event, it's a lot that goes into it. So my mind is focused on a nonprofit event to help God's people. Everything was free. We passing out gifts. We was passing out. They got people ate for free. Everything was free. Everything was free, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it was a fun time. Like, my town had a hell of a time. Over 2,000 people showed up, and it was a hell of an event, bro. Like, it was just a hell of an event. Watch this. Watch this. Hold on. Bam. A hell of an event, bro. I'm talking people was lined outside the door to get in this event, bro. And it was a non-profit event, right? So my spirit, like, I'm like, damn, I walk into this building. I'm like, yo, it's lit. Like, I know where this vision came from. I prayed about this, and now God blessed me like this. This is way more than 300 people that we anticipated. People getting free haircuts, girls getting free hairstyles, getting their nails done, people eating for free, dancers setting the crowd up. I'm in the bounce house hitting backflips. I hit a backflip since I was like 12 years old. I hit a backflip that day. Lit, right? So look, he blessed me with this and magnified it. I thought it was going to be like 300 people.
That's what I'm talking about being manic. You doing backflip? He said he did a backflip since he was 12 years old. You that excited, Keyshawn? You backflipping?
We had over 2,000 people there. You know what I'm saying? Right? This the kicker. This is why I said my real fans is going to stay up here and listen to this. This the kicker. Right after the event, this event right here, right after the event, I get in my rental car. I get a phone call, right? The phone call said, Keyshawn, I don't know what happened, but something happened. You are on the January 31st card. I'm about to send you a contract. Woo! Woo! Are y'all following me? When I prayed to ask God to give me something, he gave me something. But not only did he give me something, he made it bigger than what I expected it to be. But at the same time, we had enough people on deck to handle all these people, right? But not only that did I obey what he told me to do. Right after I obeyed what he told me to do, he blessed me with what I wanted. He blessed me with what I wanted. What I don't know is, I thought I was fighting February 14th. They said, look, Key, you fight in February. I'm like, all right, bet. That's cool. I'll fight in February. You know what I'm saying? I'll go ahead and fight in February. I ain't tripping fighting in February, right? So when they called me, it was like, yo, January 31st. I'm like, yo, that ain't nothing but God. That is nothing but Jesus Christ himself. I prayed for this event. He magnified this event. I thought it was going to be 300 people there. It was over 2,000 people there. People lined outside the door to get into this event. And everybody ate. Everybody got gifts. Everybody had fun. That's God. Not only that, after this event, he blessed me with...
Shout out to... and I can't even see that. Fight Biz. Happy holidays to you and yours, Jay. This show is fire if you didn't know already. Especially ladies' night. Mess with the logic. Shout out to Fight Biz with the $4.99 in the super chat. Appreciate the support to the channel.
What I wanted to fight January 31st. That's God. So now, when it comes to January 31st and I'm in that ring, what do I have to worry about? What do I have to worry about? Bro, I am God body, and I just want y'all to know I am a living testimony. So whoever follow me right now, just know that I'm not changing. I changed. The Keyshawn y'all knew before is thrown away. I am a new creation in Jesus Christ. I am a new creation. So when it comes to January 31st, I have a new purpose. I have a new everything because of God. You understand what I'm saying? So when it comes to, anything else? No. God is the one that's having me perform these spectacular performances. It don't got nothing to do with nobody else but God and my hard work. So long as I keep faith in God for Keyshawn, I'm gonna be okay. Period. So January 31st, the amazing Keyshawn Davis will be back and better and a changed man. In that fight,
y'all see how them eyes started popping at the end? That boy Keyshawn, that boy don't be playing. I got a nephew like that. He bipolar. But that boy got all the energy. You know, somebody told him to say that. Blaze P for P. You probably heard it on the internet, one of the motivational videos. He was like, you know what? Next time I get the opportunity, I'm going to use that. Next time I get the opportunity, I'm going to be like, I'm not changing. I've changed. Typically, you don't have to tell people you've changed. They'll tell you you've changed. They'll notice it. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. What happened, J May? Why y'all breaking up in the chat? Hold on, y'all. So what y'all think about Keyshawn? What he had to say? Aircraft carrier, then caught the Holy Ghost in the super chat. I mean, in the chat, aircraft carrier and caught the Holy Ghost in the chat. He said, "Glory to God." Captain DJ, I'll say he on a spiritual journey. You know, Rolly was saying things similar, except Rolly has become a lot more calm than what he used to be. He seems a lot more mature than what he used to be. Minutes. I'm about to open the panel in like 5 minutes because it's boxing a little slow right now. It ain't a lot going on, so it ain't that much news. Matter of fact, let me go and drop the link while we review some old videos. Somebody said they need to see Keyshawn in the pulpit. He was cooking. Okay. There go the link. Big Dog Willie say I'm bipolar and Keyshawn was going through a manic episode. That's the same thing I'm saying, Big Dog Willie. That's the same thing I was saying. They act like they talking about he just like that. It's his energy and he's selling a fight. I'm like, all right. Boxing slow. We got a good card every week in January. Have we been through every week in January aircraft carrier? No, we haven't. So we don't have those fights to talk about per se. I just announced the fights coming up. January 10th, Sabril Matias, Dalton Smith. Big Supreme say he think Dalton Smith gonna knock Sabril Matias ass out because there's some funny business going on over there with Eddie Hearn. Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson. Of course, we're gonna talk about that fight today. Xander Zayas and Abbas Baru. Who do you have winning that fight? And Mario Barrios versus Ryan Garcia, which was the last thing we was talking about why is Ryan Garcia always working out in his house, and why is he sparring Krishan Rock and other streamers to get ready for his upcoming fight on January 21st. Shout out Mr. Greg in the building.
Good evening. How are y'all this evening?
I'm good. What's your 2 cents, Mr. Greg? What you got for the show?
I keep saying ever since I've been seeing the last couple of times of Keyshawn, it seems to. I hope I'm wrong. I really do, but it seems like a prelude to a crash out. He's searching for something to keep him grounded. I get it. He wants to do some good work, hence the big event that he's speaking about. But he's looking for something to ground him, and I'm assuming maybe the passing of his brother, plays a big role. I guess that was his brother. He said playing a big role in that. But I can just see it because I've seen it before. He gets hype about different things. You want to do something good. You're trying to stay away from, as he said himself, from going out into the streets to doing something negative. And I suspect that would be to get revenge if that's what happened to his brother. Somebody did something to him. He want to get back. I would not like to see that happen to him. He's a good talent, and he needs to have something that's keeping him grounded and something that keeps him positive, and that's what he's looking for. Hopefully this will be a good fight, whatever fight it is that he ultimately gets. But that's what I have to say about him for now. And I hope maybe some of his friends or some of the older people that may be still around him will see those signs too and just keep an eye on him. But that's where because I guess his brother passed away recently. Am I correct in that?
That's what he said, but I'm not sure. I hadn't heard that or anything, so I don't know if it's.
Yeah, well, I just hope that he doesn't go the route that he's trying to avoid. I think that's the smartest and wise. At least he understands going that route is going to be negative, and he's trying to stay. But you can't be your own psychiatrist. You can't be your own therapist. You have to turn yourself over to someone that's going to genuinely help you. Because when we try to do stuff like, particularly when it's something emotional and mental and it's inside of us and we're trying to be our own doctor, you can't do that because you're going to fail at it. You think you're doing something well, but you still need other people who can see what you can't. So whatever's going on with Keyshawn, I mean, that's that thing that he did last time, going backstage after he already messed up his own fight because he didn't get it with all the numeraries and politicians who was looking for something for him to do something. He messed that up. That's probably still a whirling in his head now. And now you got this. So
shout out to Big Supreme and Paid in Full on the panel.
What's up, Paid and Supreme?
What's going on, Mr. Gray?
And it's the thing though, like even before when he got caught with the whole weed thing, it was a whole I changed, woe is me type of thing. But
you can
I don't know. Yeah, we can hear you. Big Supreme, what's your 2 cents? What you got for the show?
This is about
wait,
right,
wait,
but
you breaking up.
I saw my damn.
You breaking up.
You sound very fast. McDonald's Wi-Fi shit.
Yeah, you sound like computer love. What's up, Paid in Full? What you got for the show? We got Rich on the panel.
What's good?
What's going on? What's going on?
What up? What you got for the show?
Shit, not really too much. I mean, I don't know. It's Keyshawn. I agree with Mr. Greg. Keyshawn just need to get it together. all that he changed shit. He said that again. He said that when he got the weed conviction situation going on. So I think him firing his team wasn't really the problem. It was more so his own actions. And I think that he probably got mad because they actually told him something that was real when it goes into the situation that you should have never went in that man locker room. And then Blood and them going over there to apologize on his behalf should have been something that he should have them the people that you actually want around. I don't know if he's still with Bomac or not, but I think they did a good deed by going around there going over there to apologize to Nahir Albright, because obviously he probably was going to go a different direction with probably suing him or some different shit. So I don't know, man. We just got to see him back in the ring. That's just the end all be all.
Yeah, I can't wait to see him back in the ring to see what he gonna be looking like. I mean, we gonna see. We gonna see. I mean, he putting all this out there. He giving all the energy. He clearly wants the attention of people talking about him. You can't deny the fact that Keyshawn is very entertaining. Every time he's out, I'm able to make a ton of content with him. Rich, what's your 2 cents? What you got for the show?
What y'all been talking about? Just Keyshawn?
I announced all the fight. We talked about all the upcoming fights this month briefly. We talking about Keyshawn. Yep, that's
Oh, T-Sweet, 2 cent. I forgot to inform you as well. I don't know if you caught KO. Did you catch his live today?
uh.
Okay, so it's another situation. I guess that who is it? The Dade County with the tank situation. They so I guess they got to like February 27th or something to either serve him or the case to be thrown out.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I ain't know if you caught that.
But
Before you
I
get,
wanted to.
before you get
Oh,
started, you said, has StreamYard been changed up on you?
what you mean as far as what?
I got a blue strip that just came up that says that StreamYard that previously provided your service has been merged into its parent entity,
Oh
bending.
yeah, they just got bought by a different company.
Okay. I just making sure that I wasn't doing something crazy.
But I wanted to bring up a topic I haven't really talked about, but I want to talk about it today, just because I got a little short period of time on the floor. Big Supreme, you back?
Yeah. Hey, I can finish off.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I just wanted to say the thing with Keyshawn. I don't know if he said he all the people that's around him he not with no more. Who's to say that Bomac and them ain't leave him, or Bomac just ain't with all that bullshit? You know what I'm saying? Who's to say that?
I I
But
agree.
as far as him, man, he 26 years old, man. I know y'all gonna say, oh, that ain't young or whatever y'all want to say. But he's still young. Like he still got a lot to it. Now, if he in his 30s doing shit like that, or his 40s and stuff like that, but he can still make a good change. It's just up to him for real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or who he placed himself around. But it seemed like all the people that he said he was around, he kept them around. He said they was there for him when he was going through that shit. So I really feel like that the situation was serious, but it wasn't serious to the point like he could have got locked up, but it wasn't serious to the point that he got locked up or anybody got hurt, anybody went to the hospital about it, or you get what I'm saying? I really feel like it's really
Nah, it
blown
was
up.
serious. Nah, it was serious when you losing a promoter money like that, bro. That shit serious.
Oh
Niggas
yeah,
will
yeah,
put
yeah.
that
He
blackball
lost a
your
lot
ass.
of people money. I can guarantee you that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
That
but
shit's serious. And then you made it even worse by going in that man locker room. So
yeah,
yeah,
but
that situation was very
Yo, you can hear me
serious.
2 cents?
Yeah, I can hear you
yeah.
now, Big Supreme. What you got for the show?
Yo, it's because of this Android shit, man. Android is trash. I just want to say that because I can't download StreamYard like on the app. So like I gotta use the browser. So like it'd be like picking.
Whatever you own, still doing the same thing.
Yeah,
We can't hear you no more, Supreme. I think it's your connection, bro.
yeah, it's probably
What's up though?
that.
What y'all was saying?
I can hear you now. Can you hear us, Supreme?
I said,
I can hear.
yeah, I can hear you. What's the last thing you said?
Oh, I was finna talk about some. I was gonna talk about
What's
Clarissa
the last thing you
Shields.
said, 2 cents?
I said I was gonna talk about Clarissa Shields.
Oh,
What
go
about
ahead. Go.
Clarissa?
Oh, okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, yeah. I was gonna talk about Clarissa Shields, and I wanted to just say like Clarissa Shields is getting so much attention that it is really unbelievable. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, they making fun of her, they doing this and they doing that. But y'all know what they say about the industry. There's no such thing as bad publicity. Think about it, you
It's
got
not.
this little kind of beef or feud thing she got going on with 50 Cent, and it's not even a real feud. Like she came out and posted a video of her on stage with him and all this other shit. Like they not really beefing for real, but it's still it's even getting attention. I'm watching people make short channels with Clarissa Shields. I'm watching people make videos about her getting tens of thousands of views. Like this shit is really wild, and I think this shit really gonna blow Clarissa up.
You know what? You know what I want to
No,
say
she
about
getting
that
on
though.
the wrong shit,
You
but
know what?
I agree with you.
You know what I want to say about that. I think that when I think Shakur said one of them, she really like a mini Floyd Mayweather girl version. Cause at the end of the day, all this gonna make is people tune into her fight, and a lot of people gonna want to see her lose. So
And
she definitely gotta show out. Cause once she lose, she's gonna
Oh
get it the
yeah.
worst. She gonna get it the worst. Just like how niggas jumped on Tank with the draw. Just how niggas jump on. You know what I'm saying? You know, when people just waiting for something to happen to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
mm-hmm.
So when it comes to Clarissa,
But I
that's what
don't
it's
think
that.
it's not gonna be the loss that's gonna do it to
Nah.
her.
It's
It's
gonna
gonna
be the
be
loss, but
it's
she
gonna
not
be
gonna get
when
a
that
loss. She
shit
not.
no, it's gonna be when that shit with her and Papoose don't work out. No matter what happens, if that shit with her and Papoose don't work out, it's gonna be bad. I'm telling y'all right now, it's going to be. It don't matter what happens. It's gonna be her fault. She gonna get shitted on. They're gonna drag her down so bad over
But
that when
but
that
you
happens.
but
I'm
I'm I'm
telling you
I'm
right
I'm,
now.
I'm talking about the business side of it. I'm talking about what's
Disagree with
going
you,
on.
Rick.
Huh?
I
What
disagree
you
with
say?
you on that because I feel like the difference between Floyd Mayweather and Clarissa, yes, they
Yeah.
both megalomaniacs, which is like being an ego maniac on steroids. The difference is I don't think
Yeah.
Floyd is like insecure. I feel like Clarissa, I don't think she
Floyd is
has.
hella insecure,
Nah,
big
nah, 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 nah. I
man.
was at.
No.
Nah,
I'm
I
gonna
thought you
break
was
down what
gonna.
I mean. I'm gonna break down what I mean. What I mean is, I don't think Clarissa has it in her to be the villain. Like she can't play the
Yeah.
villain role. Like to me, it seems like she wants to be loved and she wants to be appreciated and accepted for her skills, her accomplishments. Floyd didn't give a fuck about none of that. He
Oh,
played the
okay.
villain role and made a seamless transition. It wasn't a problem for him. I feel like with her embracing the villain role, will have to like she will have to change up some things about herself. I don't think she's comfortable doing that. So I feel like yes, she can
She
probably sell a
not
fight, but
So you saying
she
she's accidentally getting all this stuff, basically. I
basically,
think
I feel like
because
no. I think she's doing
you
a
know if
lot
you
of
get
it
off
on
this bus,
purpose.
I ain't letting nobody back on at 7:30 to 7:30.
damn, I started driving the bus talking that shit. Yeah.
No,
Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that viral video when the dude knocked out the girl and he was like, "You going to jail now? You going to jail?" And he knocked the girl out. That's rich. They let you
nah.
back on the bus,
I'm, I'm
nigga.
I'm I'm on your side of town right now. I'm at Madison Square Garden right
Well, I'm in the
now.
Bronx. You ain't where I'm at.
Oh no
Man,
no no
damn.
no no!
You
I
I'm
just
back
in the
over there
Teledome,
again,
nigga.
bro?
yeah.
But
Come on.
it's not even that she's playing a villain role. It's like people made her a villain because she's not about to take no slight. She's not about to
Nah,
let no
Exactly,
bro.
Two
credit.
cents.
Nah,
They,
two
She not.
cents.
so
Hold on, hold on,
this what I'm
hold on.
saying, Two
Listen,
cents.
she's not about to take no slight, and she's not about to let nobody take no type of credit away from her. And
But
anytime
no,
she feels like right or wrong
No.
that's happening, she gonna say something.
nah,
All right,
she
so
be bringing that shit on herself because at the end of the day, nobody was asking her to fight. Nobody was asking her to fight Keith Thurman. Nobody said nothing about that. Then you go around, you trying to fight these men and shit. Then when you get knocked on your ass by a man, all of a sudden now his glove, all this bullshit. Like, no, she do that shit herself, bro. A lot of that, like,
all
even
right,
though
so
different, it's Papoose and right now it's Papoose and 50 going back and forth with it. Carissa didn't have to insert herself in that shit.
What you mean? 50 Cent inserted her. He posted the
No,
AI video of them first, of her in it first with Papoose.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm from New York and I hate 50 Cent. So I'm on Clarissa still
50 Cent
100%.
started that shit with Shields,
I
but they
can't stand
cool.
that
Like
nigga
they
for
not
this.
even beefing for real.
Oh man, I cannot stand that nigga. But what I'm trying to say, 2 cents is, I'm not saying that she's wrong for defending herself. I'm saying right now she's unwillingly playing the villain, meaning like she doesn't want to be the villain. The media, whatever, I guess the blogs are trying to make her into the villain, but I feel like she
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
have it in her
true.
to be comfortable. Floyd said, you
Right.
know what? They sat down. They said, look, you pretty boy Floyd, you got the smile, you got the Olympian background, you got the family that was in boxing. So they try to market him that way. Floyd didn't want that. So Floyd said, I got to figure something out. So they say, you know what? I'm going to come up with Money Mayweather and I'm just going to be the villain. That was a conscious decision on his behalf. I
Yep.
don't think Clarissa has it in her to say, you know what? I'm just going to talk my shit. I think she's just being herself. She's dissing
Fact.
female boxers. She's dissing rappers. She's calling out male boxers. I think the public is not receptive to that and they don't like it. But that's not her intent. Like she wants to be loved. She wants to be seen as the best female boxer,
Yeah, I
all
agree with that.
American. And I
But
feel like it's not going her way. So maybe she might embrace the villain role. I think that'd be the best thing for her to do. But right now, I don't see it in her to do that.
Hey,
Honestly.
she gonna have to, but she gonna have to because it's gonna be, and then her dumb ass keep inserting herself into stuff like and
Yeah,
papoose so much. Look, when I was a Big Spring, I was around them New York guys, right? Before all that shit happened with Remy, I'm in Fort Dix. Them niggas was telling me, man, papoose, you know how niggas look at love and hip hop. They like, man, that man's soft for real. They kept saying not soft as like in the street soft. They just say he's soft on
He's
Remy
tentative.
Martin. Yeah. So look how he let Clarissa Shields jump into the beat. Like he should have told her off Bucks, man. Listen, whatever happened,
He
man.
did tell
Don't
her that.
man. He
no,
ain't no,
not at that Breakfast Club interview. Her ass was. See, how you gonna speak on a marriage man
huh?
situation and you not even married?
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
But
Like that's
this
the
is
shit
my
that
Nah,
we
thing.
no,
talked
no, no,
No,
about.
no,
hold on,
no,
hold
no.
on.
I'm
This
saying
is my issue with
when I'm
y'all
saying
though. This is
what
my
I'm
issue I have with y'all though. Like y'all keep wanting to put Clarissa Shields in a box and act like she's supposed to be and gotta be a certain way. And she's just not, just like the male boxers are not. You feel what I'm
no.
saying? Like, we're not gonna sit here and just try to scrutinize everything about this girl and everything about her personal life, everything about her character, everything about her personality, and cry and complain about why that's
All
we don't
right,
like
hold
her.
on, two
When we
cents.
can do the same
Nah, but
thing.
Two
Hold
no.
cents.
on, we can do the same thing with male boxers.
But what I was
All
not
right,
A
what I
lot
was
of them niggas is scumbags.
what I was saying was when Papoose was posting up pictures of 50 Cent dancing just now these last 2-3 days. First of all, 50 Cent fuck with Clarissa. He had some little shit in Louisiana, man. But that's here there, right? I'm talking about she jumped into it and said, "Shut up, 50 Cent," and then started
Yeah,
talking. Then started saying that these rappers ain't getting knocked out a lot. Nah, stay in your place now, man. You,
right,
stay in your place. Like Papoose already been going back and forth. Why is you jumping in it? It's just like you on the street or something like that. You always got that dumbass girl that think her man is a superhero. You know what I'm saying? And then something
right,
and then something happened because she wanted to jump out there and assert her man into something like nigga, just stay out the way. You a girl. That's all. Just stay out
right.
the way. I
That's
can see
nigga
it. I can
shit.
see if the beef was between Clarissa and 50 Cent, but Papoose the one that made the videos. They've been going back and forth, and then she just had to insert herself in it just recently and keep making all these tweets and all this stuff. He should have checked her on that. I can't get mad at her. I'm getting mad at him because he's supposed to be like, man, don't even say nothing about that shit at all.
Yeah,
Don't even
that's
jump.
man shit.
Don't even jump in it. You already know how he get. Why is you jumping in it?
because
Especially
she's
when you
addicted,
was on the.
I
Go ahead,
believe
Mr. Craig. My bad.
yeah, I just feel she's getting addicted to the attention, period. And
Oh
the
Maybe
more
yeah,
that's the
you get,
truth, Greg.
and the
Hey,
more you want.
yeah,
That's
Greg.
that,
Maybe that's the truth.
and that's how a whole bunch of celebrities find themselves in trouble once they start getting a whole lot of attention, and they get told any attention is good attention. You start doing stuff like I feel she's doing, putting the focus back on her, just like
Jason.
you just talking about Papoose and 50. She grabbed that, put the focus back on her. That's
mm-hmm.
that addiction to that. That's just the addiction that they get. That addiction is terrible, and it does things to people's head. You see how they start to crash out somewhere down the line where they got to get pulled out or they got to go to the hospital for exhaustion. This celebrity stuff is crazy, and
Nah,
now
for
because
real.
everybody want it, and everybody will do anything for it. She's in a position where she got a whole bunch of spotlights on her, so she's going to do anything and everything to keep people talking about her, whether they're talking good, whether they're talking bad, whether she's saying something crazy. She know people going to respond, particularly now that social media has exploded all over the world. But that's what I feel it is. She's done got addicted to it, and it's no stopping her. But what Tusa said about when her and Pat Poose break up, if that happens or when it happens, she is going to get a whole bunch of flack behind that. She's getting that now that she's with him. I saw something about he supposedly left her by herself during Christmas time. I don't know.
Christmas, yep, and was with Remy in New York.
Yeah, so it's a lot of that's going to happen. But when she gets beat, if she does get beat, you remember how they did Ronda Rousey once she got beat?
Oh yeah.
That's the same way they're going to treat Carissa, because Ronda Rousey used to talk a whole bunch of tracks too. And when she
let me respond to Jason Williams real quick, because he's talking about people going to drag her because she ain't likable. Jason Williams, do you know how many Alicia Baumgartner not likable? I don't sit on the internet and drag her every day.
Yeah.
Layla Ali not likable. I don't sit on the internet and drag her every day. It ain't a bunch of niggas making channels and doing all. Listen, people can do what they want. I'm just trying to make a point that why does she have this standard of being classy, graceful, likable, and all this other stupid shit y'all niggas keep saying? When the male boxers, she's a boxer. She's an athlete. They don't have those. They don't have to be gentlemen and well-spoken, and they don't have those criterias ever. Not one time have I ever heard y'all put any criteria like that on one male boxer, ever. And that's what I'm saying that I don't understand. That's what I don't get. She got to be likable. We're talking about her fighting. You either a fan or you're not. And her talking to Papoose, her dating Papoose, who she's fucking has nothing to do with none of that. But that's who y'all are sitting on the internet talking about. That's what I'm saying. Y'all wasn't on here talking about Devin Haney and the prostitutes he was impregnating.
You talk that talk.
Day after day after day after day. You niggas wasn't doing that. That's what I'm saying. Like that's the point that I'm trying to make. It's not about me defending her. It's how do you even know? I might not even like her personality, but that's not the point. I don't like Adrian Broner's personality. He's a fucking scumbag. He's terrible. 30 baby mamas, cheating in dice games, robbing people on the internet, talking about when he down, ain't nobody there for him. Nigga, because you probably scammed them all, Adrian.
Yeah.
That's why nobody's there for you. We're like, stop playing with me. And the shit is so annoying. And I avoid talking about it because people sit on this internet, all these men in the chat, and they act like they don't understand what I'm saying because they want to keep telling me that she deserves what she's getting because she doesn't meet a certain standard or criteria. And what I'm telling y'all is that's some bullshit. That's
I wouldn't say that. I'd say that she brings some of that shit onto herself. I agree with what you said, but she do bring that shit onto herself sometimes.
Hold on, let me shout out Jupe and Boxing Hacker on the panel.
Oh shit, Boxing Hacker. Oh shit.
Oh shit, here we go.
Hey, look.
Oh shit.
Everybody like, here come Debo, here come Debo. Here come
No, him and Jupe.
Where your chains at, kids?
Him and Jupe be the one, bro. Y'all something different.
Hey, let me let Big Supreme go, and then I'm gonna let Boxing Hacker get his 2 cents, and then we'll let Jupe go.
I told you I'm from the Bronx, you know what I mean? I hate 50 Cent. Like, when I was younger, I was a fan. But as I got older, you know, I started moving around in the street and stuff like that. I'm like, I can't stand this dude. He does not move like no real street dude. He's a sucker to me. He's a great businessman. He made it out from his circumstances. I give him that. I don't think he's a pushover. I don't think he's soft, but I don't like his character at all. Like, all around the ball, from his wife to his situation with his son, how he did Floyd, how he did Lloyd Banks and some of his other artists, the way he's dealing with the Diddy situation, he's just disgusting to me. But the reason why he's going at Papoose, because he recently signed Uncle Murder. Uncle Murder and Papoose had beef in Brooklyn from years ago. So with him, like he's like real petty. So I guess with Pap getting all this publicity and stuff like that, I guess he felt the need to take a shot at him. I think it's Uncle Murder related, in my opinion. Now, addressing your situation about Clarissa. Now, you're absolutely right. I told you what I think it is. I don't want people to start screaming in the comments and saying, no, that's not what it is. To me, it has something to do with colorism. Because when you look at Alicia Baumgartner, she does a lot of bullshit too. But she's pretty. She got the nice hair. I think it's like she's mixed or something like that. You look at Serrano, same thing, pretty, spicy Latina. I feel like with her, she's dark-skinned, she's aggressive. I don't agree with it at all. I think she's beautiful. I think she has a nice body. I'm just saying the general perception of Clarissa. Every time they talk about her, oh, she's manly. She looks like a dude. She looked like this person with a wig. Like, I think like that has a very, very big component to how they treat Clarissa. Now, the other thing, right? Clarissa gets the like unwarranted criticism, but all the male boxers get it too. So I feel like she shouldn't be exempt. She wants to diss female boxers. She wants to diss male boxers, diss rappers, insert herself in the beef and stuff like that. She got to get the smoke. Look how bad we clown Haney when they jumped the carnival worker. Right. When he sued Ryan. Look how bad we clown Boots and we didn't have all the details and stuff like that. Or even Tank, like he got clowned for kneeling. We made a whole meme with the song with Drees in My Eye. Like, so I feel like everybody gets it. I just feel like
but
Clarissa
all that
can't
shit
play
is
the
boxing related though. Like that's why I compared.
Not really, because look at Haney and his wife. Remember Young Thug when his wife was on the visit in jail, and then it came out that Haney's dealing with escorts. And remember they was talking about Haney's mom being an old escort. Like they get a lot of smoke. Like they was calling Tank moms a crackhead and stuff like that, and we just deal with it and don't say nothing. So I feel like if Clarissa wants to play the bully role, you can't clam up and be the female.
Right.
You can't say I'm a female, calm down. Come on, guys, take it easy on. Nah, you want to call Keith Thurman, you gonna get that smoke. The Russian nigga knocked out in sparring. All right, we gonna laugh. Same thing when Tank, he gassed out and Haney said he got the best done. We analyzed that video and clown both sides. So I was like, she gotta get the same treatment. If we want equality, we want to say, you a female boxer, you want people to respect you, you gotta get the same smoke. You can't say I'm a female and come at it from that perspective. Now, I do feel like it's a little excessive. There's a lot of the comments be a lot of misogynists and a lot of weirdos and stuff like that. But overall, if she want to play that role, that's what I said. She can't be Floyd because she just doesn't have it in her. She can't be the villain because she's always going to fall back and say, oh, I'm a woman and revert back to that. Nah, talk that shit. Mm-hmm. Carry it like. And another thing too, right? When she cut off Papoose on Breakfast Club, I forgot who said that. The thing with Papoose is he's in a unique situation, right? He's moderately successful. He's a great rapper. He can't make songs for shit though. But he's dealing with women that are significantly more successful than him. So when his woman cuts him off, he can't really buck up and tell her to, yo, calm down. Like, he can't do that. Because she's the reason why he got gold chains on and wearing designer clothing and driving in luxury cars. So he don't want to go back to the project. So he's going to fall in line. So he's in a unique situation. So I just want people to understand that. And that's my 2 cents on that, though.
Okay.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we heard
you, bro.
Yeah.
That's all I got on that. I'm just saying, like, Papoose.
You said you were done.
I think he's a sucker in a way, but I can't blame Pat because what I don't like is double standards and hypocrisy, right? Because we see black men, we know what our reputation is out here. You got the Broners of the world, then you got Tanks of the world. So we looked at as we impregnate a woman, having babies left and right. We beating our woman, we in the street, stuff like that. So Papoose is on some black love shit. All right, I'm going to treat Remy like a queen. She was in jail, he held her down. The whole visit thing, like she had to tell him to stop visiting her. Like this is a dude that really tries to uplift his woman. So we can't clown him for that. Now, I wouldn't do it, but I'm saying like we need brothers like that. That's like, you know what? I'm gonna step up and be. What you said? Say it again, 2 cents. I didn't hear the last thing you said.
I say you wouldn't uplift your woman.
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is,
her down
I'm gonna uplift my woman up. Of course, I'm gonna uplift my woman. What I'm saying, what he does is, for example, when Remy was in jail, right? She did 8 years. This dude stood by her for the whole 8 years, visiting her like 10 times a month.
But she was still paying the bills, wasn't she?
Now look, she told him, yo, you could slow down, stop visiting me, champ. That's kind of crazy. Then she came home. She was faithful for probably like 4 months, and then she just started cheating left and right. Now, what I'm saying is, if I'm Papoose, I'm not going to be in that situation, bro. Like, I'm not doing that at all.
Right.
I'm saying uplift your woman, but not at your own detriment at the same time. I feel like he's going through these things with these women that's more successful than him.
And then he just put
that have
himself
more
in the
options
same
than him.
situation, if you think about it. If
That's what I'm
the
saying. Like, so for example, if you're Papoose, you deal with Remy Ma, she's a way more accomplished rapper than you. She has way more options than you. She might step out. You look at Clarissa. She's a successful boxer, arguably the GOAT. She has a lot of options. I'm waiting for the time when she steps out on him because it's probably going to happen. If Papoose was to find a woman that's not famous, not in the industry, not in the spotlight, I think he could actually do his thing that he wants to do. But he's looking for these females to be like his own personal projects. It's not going to work. That's just my 2 cents. But I think that we do need brothers like Papoose, though.
Nah,
And that's all
I
I'm
agree.
about to say.
All right, go ahead, Boxing Hacker.
Yo, what's up, 2 Cent? Hey, so I sort of agree with Big Supreme, you know, when it comes to Clarissa, right? I feel like between colorism and the fact that she's like the ultimate definition of unapologetic is why people don't like her, you know? They wanted to put her in some kind of box. But the thing is, the things that people don't like her is what makes her a champion, you know? That personality that people don't like about Clarissa is what made her like defeat 75 women out of 76 in the amateurs and made her the only 2-time American gold medalist in the Olympics, you know? Only female boxer gold medalist to do it twice in the Olympics, you know? Both male and female. So what people say they don't like her, hey, I get it, you know? It can be very intimidating to see somebody like Clarissa. Her attitude is very like, you know, she believes she can beat everybody, both female and male, right? And people don't like that. Oh, she should be in her place. But if she would be in her place, then she'd be like every other female who couldn't do what she's doing, you know? And I think that's
I don't think it has nothing to do with her accomplishments or nothing like that.
You know, hold on. So it's about her personality. See, when you say I don't like her personality, that personality makes her a champion. Same thing with Floyd. If you look at Floyd is very like he talks about himself a lot, you know? If you ever listen to him talk, he's like all about himself. Even when he's trying to talk about other people, he's talking about what he does, you know? But that personality is what made him, you know? That belief that nobody in the world is better than you is what makes him beat everybody, you know? And I think people look at it like, oh, she should be like Alicia Baumgart. Alicia Baumgart can't do what Clarissa did. Let's be real. You know, Amanda Serrano and sister got beat by Katie Taylor. They can't do what.
I don't think they mean it in that way, though, bro. I think they mean about inserting herself in like beefs and shit. Like that's what I think.
What beef? About. Are we talking about her relationship issues and then people
that too?
Man, who cares? Who cares?
Nah, but if you married somebody, you can't. This the thing, bro. You can't complain about that shit if you knew what you signed up for, though. You signed up to be with a married man. So therefore, you got to accept what comes with the situation.
Hold up, we throw this tag on this. Oh, he signed up to be the man's wife's also with another person too, right? From what I understand.
But see,
like
so this is why I don't agree with the colorism shit, because motherfuckers like the Remy. Motherfuckers didn't have no problem with her color.
Hold up. But when you compare, when it comes to colorism, when Clarissa, right? Just because somebody likes Remy doesn't mean that colorism does not exist. Let's just put that out there, right? But when it comes to Clarissa, the way she's treated isn't equal to the way that Alicia Baumgart is treated. Like people will start talking about Clarissa's looks and all that. I see it all the time. Isn't the same way Amanda Serrano is treated. They literally take what Clarissa does and give it to Amanda and what's his girl? Alicia. For instance, the 3-minute rounds, right? Oh, Amanda Serrano, the first one to come out 3-minute rounds. No, Clarissa's been pushing for that ever since. Ever since
she turned pro.
Yes, nobody wanted to give it to her. Now Amanda Serrano does it. Now she's the one, the pioneer. Now magically she's the pioneer. What happened to Clarissa? We don't talk about Clarissa no more.
Rare form. That's what I'm talking about, nigga. That's how you cook.
Yeah.
Like,
what that's how you cook. About?
None of that dumb shit you be doing. That's how you cook.
I gotta hit you. I gotta.
Yeah, he making some sense. I can give him that. He making some sense today.
Come on, Hacker.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Just
Remember
salute
in
her,
Bad
man.
Boys 2 when it's like, that's how you shoot. That's how you cook.
Yeah. No, for real. That's how that nigga do it, bro. You
All
know,
right.
stop that contrarian shit.
Shout out to No Cap on the panel. What you got for the show?
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Good evening. I ain't got much. I'm listening to y'all cook, and for the most part, I agree mostly with Tucson and a little bit of what everybody said. Although I see what people are saying, like, oh, well, Clarissa brings some criticism on herself. I will say this: every boxer brings criticism on themselves.
I
Do
agree.
they all get criticized to the same degree? No. And do I believe that, for example, like, oh, she's the villain, she's the villain. I personally don't think she has a problem with being a villain. I think she's okay with it. I think at the end of the day, she's gonna say what she wants to say, and it is what it is. It might not be people's cup of tea. I think and I do think it is a gender thing. I don't think we're like saying, oh, you got to defend her because she's a woman. I think her being a woman is what is a little is what making people uncomfortable with her being the villain, because we are perfectly or being a villain or being controversial or being assertive. Like literally, boxers beat people up for a living. They supposed to be a little arrogant. You can't go into a field like that. We're gonna fight in front of millions of people. It's on video and not be overly confident. Like, you can't. And the fact that she'll say what she want to say, and I think people are like, oh, she's the villain, and she get into it. Like, I don't know who said it, but someone said, she's getting into beef with all these other people. Well, we literally talk about beefs that fighters have all the time, back and forth. We expect it. We cool with it. So if Clarissa's getting into beef with other people, do I think she starts it sometimes? On occasion, but a lot of times I do think people throw shots at her and she handle it. And then I think the difference is that they like throw rocks and have their hand, and she'll throw a rock, bust it through your window, and then stand by the car and say, I threw the rock. And I think that's the difference. I think people are just used to women being a little bit more, I don't know, they expect women to be a little bit more, I don't know, dainty, whatever.
Passive aggressive, like the
like
Serrano and Layla Ali be doing.
And I like Amanda, but Amanda is very passive aggressive. She does little sneaky. She takes little shots, and then she has her hand like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just so innocent. She does it all the time, and I think it's what they're used to. She ain't on that, and that's fine with me. That's perfectly fine with me. Do I disagree? Do I agree with everything she does, her relationship and all that? Okay, maybe I do, maybe I don't. I don't really care. I think the problem is that like, oh, she's with this man. Blah, blah. Do I like her with Papoose? No, I would prefer her to find somebody her age, but that's just my personal opinion. At the end of the day, she got to do make her happy. But I will say what we don't do with the guys, I don't think we scrutinize it. Like, most people will say, oh, Haney's with this person, with that person. That came up a little bit, but for the most part, we're not scrutinizing. Like, when he was just dating it before he had a child, no one was really on that. These men get to date who they want, do what they want, and no one says anything. Adrian Broner, no one even criticizes Adrian Broner, and Adrian Broner has a huge problem with women. He's trashing them every 5 seconds. Multiple baby mom, no one says a word. He gets to do what he wants to do. And another thing, I'm sorry, we don't talk about men's looks like this. We don't talk about men's looks. I think the only time I think we've been brought up looks like maybe once was on the women's only panel, and that was to compliment the few men we kind of thought were lookers. But we don't just like, oh, this person's ugly and this. Like, we literally talk about their skill set and nothing more. So I do think there is a slight difference, and I think it is because of that. I think she sometimes can bring certain things on her own, but I think she can go out her way sometimes and get herself in a little drama. Like, sometimes she go back and forth with Tank. She'll say something, or she'll put herself in, or she's very opinionated. That's fine. But we say guys do it. We see Bud do it. We see Tank do it. We see Haney do it. They all do it. So I think I just think her criticism shouldn't be any more or less than what the same people who do, the guys who do the same exact thing. But I do think they need to get off her looks. I think she's gorgeous. I don't think nothing ugly about her. So I don't understand when people saying that. I really don't get it. And
she's dark skinned with big features, so I guess that's ugly to them.
Yeah, but those are beautiful features. I mean, I like being black, so I like black people features. I don't know. I think she's pretty. And to the colorism comment about Remy Ma, I was a Remy Ma fan way longer than I knew who Clarissa was. She was considered the aggressive, mean girl when Nikki was running. She was. They treated her like that too in the beginning. As she got a little older and had more kids, they see it's a little different now. And because I think she's always with Papoose, but the way she rhyme and grimy and all that, They did the same thing with her. They tried to say that they tried to convince us that Remy Ma was ugly for years. I never saw the ugly. So it is different. It is a colorism thing. And I'm saying that somebody who's not, even as chocolate as a Clarissa. But I already had to say on that topic. I did want to say one thing about Keyshawn because I came in on that. I hope Keyshawn get it together. I don't know what's going on with him, but I don't know. I think he could be having some mental health issues, but I will just say something. I really want to bother Rich because he's always nitpicking at me. He says something to the effect that Keyshawn is 26, right? And he's young, so he's just going through all. And he's right. He's absolutely right. But I'm sorry. When Tank turned 25, the minute he turned 25, all I heard was he almost 30. They rounded him off to 30 the second he hit 25. So all I want to say is we got to keep the same energy. But I do hope Keyshawn does better. I'm rooting for him. And that's all I want to say. I really just want to jab at Rich since he always jabbing at me. But that was just a little playfulness. But that's all I really got for y'all.
Well,
we got No Cap in the building. No Cap, what's your 2 cents? What you got for the show? Y'all, I might have to start my Sunday show a little bit earlier. No Cap, what you got?
Ain't Kenya more dark skin?
Yeah.
No, she's caramel complexion.
Ain't she beauty queen, nigga?
She not
dark skin. Miss
like
America or some shit.
Come on, stop being
She darker than
that's
Clarissa.
not the point. That's not the point, No Cap.
Okay. Ain't no dark skin, dog. She just
ain't got the Moroccan Aboriginal.
Why y'all just can't be honest, bro? Why y'all just can't be honest?
Clarissa Shields not a beauty queen, is what I'm trying to say. That's just what it is. It ain't got nothing to do with her skin.
I think she's pretty, but that's just I don't understand.
I'm just saying. I didn't say she was ugly. I just said she's not a beauty queen.
No one in boxing is a beauty queen. No one.
And Alicia Baumgartner ain't that cute either with her bulldog head.
No. They're boxers. But this is the thing too. We don't ever. How come with the men, like with men boxers, you notice that even when we talking boxing, we'll be like, if we're talking about a particular boxer, no one's like, man, he's skilled, but he ain't no model. Like we never say stuff like that because we're watching them for the skill.
Ain't Kelly Rowland darker than Clarissa? Ain't Holly Robinson Pete darker than her?
The only time I hear men talking about looks is when I hear you niggas talking about Tank looks and how he polished.
I ain't gonna lie, they was cooking Bud on his complexion.
Because men don't talk. Nobody cares about men's looks.
Teofimo was saying that Bud is ugly and dark skin.
Why they're not trying to look good and dolled up for you. It don't matter if you think they're cute or not. Because somebody like it. But at the end of the day, I don't get it. I don't get like. And I've seen plenty of men fight, and I promise you, I will not be making decisions. And
this is the thing, Jude. This is really what it is. And I wasn't gonna say it, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and say it because we got to keep it real over here on 2 Cents Boxing. And the bottom line is, a lot of men don't know how to really respect women that they're not attracted to.
That's it. That's it. No, that's real. That's real. They're nice to women that they think are lookers. If you're not,
snap your fingers for that one.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna say something people ain't gonna like. Most men just don't like women in general. If we being real,
facts.
They don't. They really, like as a species.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing
that. That's some wild shit to say, man.
Statistics prove it. They really think that our everyday life.
We're not doing that.
Our everyday life.
People got to hold Clarissa accountable. She be talking crazy.
They don't see you as
say things that rub people the wrong way, and that's why people don't like her. And then
I know that's cat.
And then she responds to they like trolling her because she responds to the trolls.
That's 90%.
There's a word called phylogeny.
They do like trolling her because she responds.
And that's what I am. I'm a phylogynist.
That 90% of boxers rub people.
Google what phylogynist means.
They're aggressive by nature. If you're gonna fight for a living, of course you're not gonna be like the average person.
I was about to make a video because I gotta let Clarissa Shields know that she's not gonna defeat the internet. Like she has to stop. But again, I think she's doing it. She just mentioned, hey, I've been viral for 40 days straight.
I think she likes it. Hey, do your thing.
Addiction. That's the addiction.
It's all good.
And I don't have a problem with people talking about her saying, I'm just giving my 2 cents about the situation. Like I'm just making a comparison. Like it just don't it just don't really be happening like that. And
it's crazy that people go out their way like, oh, she ain't likable. I mean, a lot of people feel that way about Bud, but if you say that, you're a hater, right? They be ready to fight you on here if you say they favorite male boxers and likable. But then we'll sweep it down. You know, I get it. You're not attracted to her, and you feel like that should be the number one thing beyond her skill set. Like when I watch men, I don't care who look who. I like boxers for boxers.
A woman has to be attractive.
But you gotta understand, women's boxing is new, so people go first thing people go think of it's a women looks.
No. Actually, I've been watching boxing before Chrissy Martin and all that. I've been watching boxing. Y'all knew.
Right, but how did women's boxing start?
Hey, 2 cents.
It don't matter. It's new at the end of the day.
Because Leigh Ali looked good. That was it.
Hold on, y'all. We got 2 new people up here. We got 2 new people. Y'all notice the short show. We got Dondrick and Band up on the camera. Dondrick, what's your 2 cents? What you got for the show?
Man, I'm just over here laughing because, man, y'all know why people don't like Clarissa mean ass. Because she mean as shit. That's why. She's like my cousin. We call her Shishi. And she beat up everybody. And she a damn bully. That's what it is. And then when we picking on her, y'all be, oh, it's colorist. No, she a damn bully, so we picking on her ass too.
I thought that's why
and that's why people like it, because she's a bully. And it's okay.
So would y'all say
I've never heard of somebody, I don't like this man.
Yeah, I never heard her as a bully though.
Devin Haney, I hate Devin Haney. I tell y'all I hate him every day.
The bullies?
Every day.
We don't hate
I'll tell you, I hate Shakur. I can't stand that motherfucker. That fake.
I don't hate any particular boxer. I don't know these people.
No, I don't hate him. I just don't like Shakur. I just don't like his ass. But you don't see me up here crying about it all the time. Because you know Rich gonna get mad.
Yeah, actually we do. This whole channel is built to cry about. That's what's funny. The men, there are channels built around crying about people not liking their favorites. Two Cents is giving a segment of one show to talk about people not liking Clarissa. Do you understand? There's a video made every time I blink my eyes about someone not liking their favorite male fighter. She's just dedicating a couple minutes to Clarissa. We're not the Clarissa fans is nowhere near as whiny as these male fans. Like look at the difference. There's whole communities built around people mad that you don't like their favorite fighter. There's communities.
That's a fact, Jack. That's a fact.
Yo, but they got a channel now, Matt, talking about Carissa's relationship now.
What are we talking about?
See, I don't want Clarissa to be pretty. I don't want her to be. She's trying to rap and shit. She's twerking and shit.
Why y'all mad because she rapping and twerking though? Why she can't rap?
I want her to be beating motherfuckers up. I don't want to do shit.
Hey, send me the twerk video, man.
Wasn't Adrian Broner had a whole tour. He's supposed to be getting ready for a fight. He on tour rapping.
Send me the twerk video. Fuck all that.
Post that picture of Clarissa. Weigh in, man. When she first got the heavyweight, put that picture up there. Clarissa.
When she had the coat on?
Nah, when she had the lace thong on or something like that. I'm gonna send you the picture.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. Look at Dondrick.
Yeah, my bad.
Band up. What's your 2 cents? What you got for the show?
You said men. It just depends on the type of guy you are at the end of the day. Because take it from like your perspective. I don't know what the hell you look like, but I still give you respect. You know what I mean? I don't know what a lot of people look like, but you still give them respect. It's just about a certain type of person people are when it comes to that. I don't think nothing's really wrong with her. I think a lot of things are just being reacted to initially. A lot of she might have a different perspective, and we might look back 5 years from now and see she had a different perspective on the way she's moving. But as far as her and the Ronda Rousey comparison, I do see that. But the only thing about Ronda, she was in a place where she came into a person that not only beat her but beat the shit out of every goddamn body. You know what I mean? That was just luck of the draw. Amanda Nunes is literally the greatest woman fighter of all time. So she was going to take whoever it was, no matter if Ronda Rousey was there.
Ronda Rousey.
Yes. Hold on, watch this. Yes, hold on, watch this. Yes, Holly Holm beat Ronda Rousey, and what's it called? Amanda Nunes beat Holly Holm, and then Nunes also went back and beat Ronda Rousey as well. Beat the shit out of that girl. That's when the Ronda Rousey tried to bounce back and then got killed by Amanda Nunes.
But stand up.
So Amanda beat both of them.
Right,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, but she made the comparison with Clarissa. How she's, you know what I mean? She's talking a lot, kind of like how Ronda Rousey was and could get knocked off. I don't see anybody in boxing coming up that's women boxing that's going to do that to Clarissa. You got to be.
It was a hype job though. Clarissa, gold medalist.
Ronda was the shit. Ronda started getting lazy, making all them damn movies, trying to get into movies Fast and Furious and shit.
She was just a one-dimensional. All she did was judo, and that's it.
She had.
Ronda was just not good, bro.
Yeah, she
was only good at judo. Once they figured out she couldn't do nothing else, that's when they started beating her up.
Ronda Rousey was the accident of what happens when you're big and you lose your first time, and everybody just turns on you. People just turned on Ronda. When Ronda was winning, everybody was on Ronda. Ronda was talking crazy about Floyd Mayweather.
Right.
Everybody
She
was
arm people. She was fight people. She could
Hold on. I just want to let y'all know that Big Supreme wants me to put this picture up of Clarissa T-Rex Shields. Here we go.
Why are we about to talk about this girl's look all day? I do not want to talk about this girl's look all day.
Hey, okay. See, that's why we can't hit her, guys.
Everybody knows she got a good booty. Everybody knows she got a big booty.
Let the congregation say amen.
League of Men. You must salute this.
That's not the point.
This picture,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Hold up, come on. I ain't get to see it right. I ain't get it right.
It ain't nothing spectacular. You can go to the Hot Tamales club and see that.
This picture illustrates how we treat women in sports, period.
and I ain't mad at it.
Because
we have all these all-women shows.
We've always in this society treated women different than we treat men.
That's the American society.
When you talk about a man or woman, you'll ask what the man does. You'll ask what the woman looks like. It has.
Thank you, Greg.
This is every woman and every sport, because you see they all eventually start doing glamour shots. They start wearing fashionable clothing. Now they're going to come into the weigh-ins. Carissa's coming in Louis Vuitton. Alicia's coming in sparkling stuff, because the glam and the beauty aspect of women is not going to go away. This is why men say she's cute, or she looks like a man. They wouldn't dare say that to Ann Wolfe, because Ann Wolfe was a lot meaner and a lot more aggressive than Carissa is. But we always have done this with women. We see them in a certain light because we hardwired that way, and we have to learn not to express it in a way that's disrespectful. But that's what you all are seeing, the women are seeing that we're talking to on these panels right now. They recognize, why y'all not talking about the men the same way? It's because we don't see the men the same way. And we have to also admit that. So that's why
Hold on, Mr. Grid.
We finish. That's why you see the women now showing more of the glamorous parts of them. Wearing the wigs, wearing the outfits, because we like that. Same thing with the ring card girls. You haven't seen any ring card girls that you don't like. I'm not talking about personally, you don't like how they look. They're put in there for a reason, to appeal to that aspect of us that likes women. And these women are now being shown the same thing. They could be great in their sport.
Now the problem is, Mr. Greg, the men also want to be treated like the women. That's why Turkey had to switch it up and get the ring card.
Oh man!
Oh hell no! I knew she was gonna do that.
Yeah, I knew.
Hell no!
Hey, I do want to say
That's why
something.
Turkey got the ring.
Yeah, but hold up. This whole the Ronda Rousey thing is here. Look at it this way, right? Ronda had the looks.
Oh,
Ronda was a white woman. She had the looks. She didn't get criticized like Carissa does at all.
Ronda not had no looks. She was ugly.
No. She,
the first
you. Hold on.
You know what about. Gina Carano put MMA on for women, and she looked good.
The complexion for the
she was the first MMA female star, and she fought Cyborg on NBC on that Strikeforce shit, whatever the fuck the shit was called. Got her ass whooped. Then she started doing movies.
But before she
put women's MMA on. Ronda came out after her. Ronda looked like a bus driver, dog. You tripping?
Ronda doesn't look bad, but hold up. When it comes to Ronda, right? Before she lost, right? Everybody, even when she was talking about Floyd, people were like, "Oh, how Floyd went Mary and get out of Ronda's armbar?" That's what people were literally saying. You know what I'm saying? When she lost to Holly, everybody just turned on her because At the end of the day, that's how.
Because they didn't like her, her attitude.
No,
so they
and she kept winning. The same people that liked her trashed
people
her.
who were saying how would Floyd get out of a Ronda armbar?
People were literally saying that.
I know, but the people who were saying that were MMA fans. Boxing fans knew it was ridiculous because she has no striking ability. She can't box. That's why Floyd offered to help her. She was like, why would you? I take help from you. I can beat you. And that's when then she fought someone who's a boxer, Holly Holmes, because Holly started as a boxer, and it showed that she can't box. If she can't get you on that ground, she can't win.
She can't win, yeah.
We all knew that. As boxing fans, we all saw that. So it wasn't like this is a surprising thing. It's like that people just turned on her. It's that boxing fans, but that was a boxing versus MMA thing. We knew that that's all she got, but you ain't getting Floyd no dang on armbar.
But that's not her problem. The problem is she just can't take a punch. She's just not tough.
And she can't punch.
Somebody have an echo.
Somebody has an echo.
I got an echo.
I'm
It
not
was
sure.
banned up. It was
I'm not
banned
sure,
up.
but yeah,
No, she was just when she can steamroll you, she feel good. When she facing adversity, she crumbles. That was it.
No, it's just stand
It
up.
was lack of character. That's why
She's a really good judoist. No, Ronda.
Man, I've been tired of you guys. Hey man, you been goddamn capping for this white woman all damn day now. I'm about tired of this shit, nigga. I'm about tired of this, nigga. She was trash. Soon as she fought somebody that could fight, she started getting her ass whooped.
No, she
was overrated. She just like Caitlin Clark. She's just like Caitlin Clark. She white, so she gonna get it.
She had never really fought a boxer, someone who was that was their A game. She fought people who tried to out judo her and stuff, and that was the problem. She had that discipline that she did very, very well. But but when she got in there with Holly, again, who started as a boxer first, that was the problem. Holly just didn't refuse to do that takedown wrestling crap. She refused, and she couldn't do nothing with it. And then it happened again.
She got beat up in the ring, and then she got beat up publicly when she lost that first fight. That's what I was saying. Not so much I was comparing them as athletes. I was comparing how the public will respond to Carissa should she lose right now, because she's now getting a big spotlight, and she's, in my opinion, getting addicted to the attention, which is why she jumps in everything. That's okay with me. But when the pushback comes from a loss, you'll have to deal with that as well. They're gonna clown her big time when she loses.
I think that's a lot of big.
I think the hate for Carissa is right now. What you could look at, like, for instance, when Prince Nassim lost, but when Prince Nassim was winning, people were just annoyed that he was winning because he's doing backflips on people and shit. When he lost, everybody was like, "Bro, this guy can't box at all. Like, he's some garbage," you know. I think that.
Apart, though.
But for Carissa, her criticism is now. It's not like they're waiting for her to lose. People are criticizing her left or right. You know, it's not like, oh, she's like everybody's on her. She doesn't have that complexion for the protection. She's the epitome of the opposite, if that makes sense.
She'll be all right. I'm not too worried about Carissa. Either way.
I mean, she's rich. I mean, rich people should be all right, but I'm
glad she's
rich.
I'm
not talking about the money. I'm just saying she'll be okay. Because at the end of the day, she's already the most accomplished, so it don't even matter at this point. I'm not saying beyond.
Don't disrespect Kane Clark, man. Kane Clark hitting threes from the logo. I'm not trying to hear that shit, man. Clark could play. Like, she's not Ronda Rousey, bro.
Kane Clark ass.
Nah, she could play, bro. You bugging.
Yeah. Stand-up was there Ronda's game.
Who said we gonna start being like the men when it comes to these male boxers? I'm gonna start talking about calf muscles and all kind of mess. And
y'all doing that with AJ though.
They do that. They was clowning Wilder calf muscles. Somebody got broomstick legs. They be like, did y'all see that
print at the White?
Y'all have a picture of AJ like.
No, but you seen me
Anthony Joshua.
We have these shows. We have show after show, and we do not bring up no looks. Not, like, we are not.
They do talk about. They talk about Wilder chicken legs. They talk about.
I don't.
Having big ass nose.
We had somebody.
They talk about little LB nostrils.
They was talking about Will Smith's nipples. They was talking about
to be fair, they was criticizing Boss look though.
I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. Do you realize that as men, y'all talk about features more than the women do?
Yeah,
This
because
is
we like
Ronda. This
ass.
is Ronda Rousey
But
shadow
even with other
boxing.
men, like the LB nose thing, that's
Yeah,
men
she was
doing
a- she
that.
was a
We
good
don't be caring
stand-up.
about no LB nose.
Yeah, I like ass and titties, man. So I
I
see
don't know.
something.
She's
Okay,
popping her
I mean,
shoulders really
and
weird.
a lot of women like men. They don't mean we got
Yeah.
but we can compartmentalize. You can, just because you like
Man,
something,
I
listen,
don't
I'm
know.
in the
That
Discord,
AJ show
Nate.
was pretty rough.
that we
That
like.
I'm in the
women stuff,
Discord,
but
and he got a whole section
Yuki,
dedicated to eye candy.
and
So we're not gonna do
Tuesday
that.
on AJ was crazy.
No, it
Though, so
ain't.
we sat through that.
He got a whole
Hey, did
section
y'all see?
dedicated
Did
to eye
y'all see
candy.
Alicia Baumgartner when she was up there with AJ? She couldn't.
No, I'm sorry. I've seen a lot of
Yo,
handsome
she's ready to
boxers
risk
throughout
it
my
all, huh?
lifetime. We are not sitting here cracking and talking about looks.
Yo,
She
Like
is.
this.
Alicia was about to risk it all. You seen that knockout? She was like, "Yo, put the picture up where she looking at him like you ain't gonna acknowledge me, nigga."
Oh, I ain't got that.
But
one.
after he
But
knocked him out,
this, we about to end the show. I got like 2 more minutes. But
Is
this is
AJ
my
single
point.
though? I thought AJ had a girl though.
Hold
didn't
on,
he?
this is my point right here. Adrian Broner came out and put Alicia Baumgartner business all in the street. Now,
Yeah.
I don't like
We
when
really
Adrian
don't
Broner
know.
does that. I like that. Like that's really some whole ass nigga shit for real. Like you do not put a woman's personal business out in the street. Like you putting a list of all these women and this and that. Like that's some real
Yeah, that was real
scumbag
corny.
shit to do.
I got the
But
footage.
he literally
That's
came
because
out and told
Bill Haney
y'all.
put her into that.
Hold
Got
on,
her
let me say
talking,
this.
Still
jumping in
ain't
their
seen no
beef.
footage, man. I'm
Hold on,
tight.
he literally came out and told y'all basically Alicia Baumgartner is a hoe. He got videos of her. He have access to them, and nobody cared. Nobody ever brings it up again. Ever.
You crap? No. They bring that up all the
Because they don't
time.
Nah.
bring that up?
2
They
cents not
bring it.
lying. 2 cents is right.
Who
2
bring
cents
that
not
up?
Nah.
lying.
Who
They
bring
They
that
don't
Shit,
up?
care
I bring
about
it
that
up.
no more. That ain't being a hoe ain't bad no more. Sorry, I'm
Man,
sorry
I
to
ain't
say
say
it.
nothing because I wanted to see the footage, man. I ain't want to
But the
distract.
hoes is running the game right now. These hoes that came up,
No,
hoes
I
and
am trying to
liberating,
see.
nigga.
I want to see the
The
footage.
hoes is winning
She
right
get
now,
to be a
dog.
304.
But AJ,
Nobody
but
even be
Adrian,
like, "Oh, Baumgartner fine," but she a 304. Nah, y'all just be like, "Oh, she fine with her bulldog head." Like that's what y'all always saying.
I
Yeah,
ain't
because I
that.
want to see that footage, man.
I want to see that footage. I want to see it in action.
I'm hoping
Okay, you
Jake
know
Paul
what?
drop us so
Look,
she
I
can
gotta
start
hit
that
that.
OnlyFans, man. You know, stop feeding them. Let me see that
Damn,
OnlyFans.
y'all want to
baby.
do? Damn, that's bad, dog.
All right, we're gonna go around the panel. Everybody got 60 seconds. We're gonna give our final 2
It's a
cents.
joke, bro. Relax,
and
no cap.
I'm gonna hop up off of here. Shout out to everybody that came through today. Great show. Boxing Hacker, you first. 60 seconds. What's your final 2 cents? What you got for the show?
yeah, salute to you, 2 Cent. I will say I didn't get a touch on Keyshawn's situation, and Keyshawn, I think he's just going through something. The first time I saw Keyshawn was like at the Olympics. That was literally the first time I saw him fight. And I remember him losing, and he had like this positive attitude with, really positive attitude about losing. Because most fighters, when they lose at that level, they start crying. They can't handle it. It's a lot, But now it's like I feel like he's been holding a lot of emotions in. I think he's sort of crashing out right now. So I mean, salute to him. Hopefully he figures it out. I don't agree with the whole like cutting off Bomac and them. I thought that was a good team for him, but I guess he has to figure that part out himself as well. But yeah, I ain't got too much to say. Salute to you, 2 Cent, the panel chat. Everybody have a good night. I'm out.
All right. Band up. What's your final 2 cents? What you got for the show?
Salute 2 Cents. Salute everybody that came up. Your boy can band up came up late. Man, I've been late to everybody damn platform today. I've been late. I don't know what's going on with damn notifications, but hold on. Man, I can't wait for this fight to go down. I've been watching more Shakur and T.O.'s little build up on that little Ring magazine thing, seeing that, he working. We already knew he was working with Bud, but just seeing more work and, it's getting me more excited for that fight. Can't wait for that shit to go down. And, that's all I got, for everybody. Happy New Year's. And my Seahawks, we going to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations.
That's it. That's all. You know what it is.
All right, Band up. Peace out. Band up be acting like he on the team. No cap. What's your final 2 cents? What you got for the show?
Yeah, I just want to say, I think Pat Poose is ruining Clarissa Shields' career. She getting drunk, she twerking, she trying to rap and shit. That's a recipe for disaster, though. I'm trying to tell you. She might lose to Shadeja Green. Shadeja Green look like Jerome Bettis, nigga. She ain't playing, dog.
Cut it out.
She look like you expect a fighter to look like. This ain't no beauty pageant. This ain't no motherfucking Soul Train line. She looking like she about to be cement. Like, you know what I'm saying? They better get it together, dog. And, shout out to Keyshawn, my brother in Christ. You know what I'm saying? We coming for that Devin Haney smoke at 147. We're going to put Haney in the body bag. let you niggas know that Devin Haney shit was always a fraud, nigga. The businessman is coming, nigga. Fuck what y'all talking about, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And what else we got on the horizon? You know what I'm saying? Who else coming? Oh yeah, Shakur and Tio. You know, I think it's good that Keyshawn and Shakur train. They might as well train together if they not gonna fight each other. So as long as they fight each other ops, I'm cool with it. Like he fighting Tio, that nigga Keyshawn called out Haney, like you know what I'm saying? He trying to bring Shakur up to 47, and he like, no, I'll take that smoke for you.
So you cool with the boxing team?
I'm cool with it. As long as they fighting niggas, fighting the other niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Klitschko's. They had to fight. They was in the same division. They had to fight Chris Bird and shit.
Nigga, they were brothers for real.
But shit, they damn near like brothers. He's saying that's his brother. I can't. How am I tell him that's not his brother?
I can't tell him that.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck Devin Haney. Fuck DHP, nigga. To the DHPK, nigga.
Shout out to No Cap for coming up on the panel. Boy say Keyshawn going to get Devin. Dondrick, final 2 cents, 60 seconds. What you got for the show?
Nah, I just want them to drop the footage. That's about it, man. And Happy New Year's, everybody. That's it. Drop the footage.
Shout out to Dondrick coming up on the panel being thirsty. Mr. Greg, what's your final 2 cents? What you got for the show?
Hey, we almost went into a 2 cent after dark episode.
Hey, I might have to bring it up again on Tuesday. It's such a polarizing topic.
And I think it's a topic we can all talk about, how men and women think and treat each other, because this is clearly was in that realm. For my lady Juke, go ahead and put a lioness in your icon. You're not no little kitten. Go ahead, show them, because they gotta hide their chains when you come on. But in closing, I do hope if Keyshawn has found his calling, I hope it's unique, or I hope it's genuine. But I clearly feel that he's on the verge of a crash out. So I'm hoping I'm wrong, and I'm wishing the best for him. To my girl Carissa, I hope you recognize you're getting addicted to this attention and pull yourself in. You don't have to temper it down. You don't have to stop talking. You just have to recognize that you don't want to get caught up in the whirlwind of celebrity, because a lot of people get ate up that way. So just watch that. Did we talk about anything else but Carissa this time? I don't think so. But yeah, this was a good conversation to have, and maybe it's something you might want to consider about when you do another 2 cent after dark, because we can really get in. And Juke, you got to come on. So having said that, that's all I got.
All right, Mr. Greg, thank you for coming up. Big Supreme, what's your final 2 cents? What you got for the show?
Addressing No Cap, right? He said that Shakur and Keyshawn is like the Klitschko's. I don't think so. I think them niggas is like Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels. I don't know if y'all familiar with them, but they was a tag team in the early years of WWF. But I don't really got too much smoke for Keyshawn. You know, that's my man Key Pac. I'm rocking with him. I told you, he got 100 bricks, flooded Virginia. That's why he talking this shit, I want to address the Eddie Hearns thing, though, on a serious note. I felt like a lot of times when his fighters are facing a dangerous opponent, for some reason they test positive. Like, I never forgot when Francisco Rodriguez upset Galal Yafai. He tested positive. Hellenius tested positive. Ryan tested positive versus Haney. And now Matias with the positive. Beterbiev had the atypical versus Caleb Smith. So I just want everybody to watch out for that, because I have a sneaky suspicion that Dalton Smith might stop Matias. But as far as Tio and Shakur, I feel like everybody's writing Tio off, because they're saying that the Kambosos fight, and he didn't look good against Sandor Martin. Sandor Martin was a really, really good fighter. And I feel like Shakur hasn't faced that level of opposition. So I think Tio might pull upset. That's just my opinion on that. And I wouldn't rule it out. But other than that, I ain't really got too much to say. You know what I mean? Shout out to you.
Shout out Big Supreme for coming up on the panel. Jupe, close us out. What's your final 2 cents? What you got for the show?
So I will say, when it comes to Keyshawn, like I really had big hopes for him. And I know he's talking about going to 147 and everybody like that. And maybe I'm just like, I probably need to let the hope go away, like let it die. But I really hate that we're not gonna see Keyshawn have a run in 140. I just really want to see that. It's a lot of matchups I want to see there. I want to see him versus Frank Martin. I want to see him possibly maybe eventually get that fight with Santos. Cause I still think that would have been a really good matchup. And the Tio fight, I still think that Tio fight would still be good for him no matter what happens with Shakur. So that kind of sucks to me. It's like, so I can't get excited about the idea of him going up to 147. Plus, again, you got to get past, I hope he's locked in because I really did like it. I liked the way Bomac had him looking. So if he's doing all these shit, it's a lot to change. And then you're fighting someone who, I hope he's not, looking beyond because Ortiz can fight. And then this is your first fight at 140, I don't know what kind of stuff you've been going through. So I don't know. Stuff is shaky with me, and I don't like the fact that he's already talking about. So he's already looking. It looks like he's looking beyond Ortiz, talking about Devin or whoever at 147. It just don't make sense to me. It's stupid. So yeah, I'm like, womp. I'm not really into it. Another thing that we can talk about, but next time we're gonna talk about, which I should have saw this coming. So did you know that Conor Ben called out Rolly today?
No.
Yes, I saw that thing. Let's run it this year. I'm like, see, I already see what Eddie Hearn doing. Eddie Hearn trying to lock them belts up. I can already see. And that would be a good option for Rolly, right? If he's not getting the Manny fight, because apparently, so it's making me.
Well, he got a mandatory apparently.
Right, he has a mandatory, and that mandatory, if I'm not mistaken, is also an Eddie Hearn fighter.
Eddie Hearn got the 47 on lock.
I don't know. I think. What that guy? I think
that's gonna be terrible for Eddie Hearn to have control of the 47.
Won't it? We saw what happened when he had 160. That's where 160 went to die. When we had an opportunity, we should have been had an undisputed. When he had heavyweight, we had AJ with all them belts. We didn't get the Wilder fight. When he had majority guys at 160 just crumbled, and it ain't been right since. Every time he captures a division, unless it's like a ladies division or like one of them itty bitty teener weights, like teardrop weights, then it took I call it the teardrop weights. That's so I don't know. And lastly, I'll say about Clarissa. Like again, I do see some people saying like she does bring some drama herself. Just like sometimes, like I like what Tank is criticized profusely. So that he brings on his own. Like when people like, oh, he beats up women. I don't get mad. He put that jacket on himself. Now whether he guilty or not, I can't say that. But the reason why people are going to doubt you is because you gave them something to doubt you with. So I can't complain. But it's about the same way with Clarissa. Clarissa sometimes, she does beef with a lot of people. She has problems, whatever. It is what it is. I think the difference is that Tank is kind of more naturally more comical with his. I think Tank is just has a way of making stuff hilarious. And I think also, people are okay with men being like dickheads.
Assholes.
Yeah, they're okay with it. With women, it's like, no, you're supposed to be always pleasing and you're supposed to look a certain way and smell like berries and 357 days of the year, and that's just not what it is. But I think that's what it is. But I will say this conversation just really highlighted to me though how like the looks thing. Like I'm just like, okay, I get it, and I think some of the gentlemen were saying, well, I like women. That's fine. I think you're married, right, Susan? You're a married woman. Like is women we like men, and you think we don't see that man's looks, but we just know how to compartmentalize. And I don't understand how, like, as human beings, aren't we supposed to be evolved to compartmentalize like that? So what if you don't find the person attractive or not? I like women. So I can watch if a heterosexual woman can watch two sweaty men fight all day and not bring it up. Why don't you have the same capacity to not? I don't understand it. Maybe it comes out of me.
It's one of those. It's a men thing.
I don't get it, but it's ridiculous to me. I'm like, you're watching them fight. Is not. I don't know. Maybe their brains don't have that capability. I don't know. But anyway, I still like Clarissa, and I do think that. Do I think colorism plays a part? Yes. Do I think sometimes she can be a?
You went on mute. Jupe, you on mute? Maybe she got a phone call. Oh, you back?
Oh, my bad. My bad. Did you hear me?
Yeah, I get you. You
No,
said
I was
maybe sometimes she can be a.
Yeah, I was saying that, but most of the time, majority of times, I do believe she has been in the right. Like Serrano does throw a rock
Right.
at her hand,
Yep.
and then
Yep.
everybody takes Serrano's side, and I see it.
Yep.
She just be real with it, and she does. Like I see those sticky things Serrano does, and then it's like this.
Baumgartner too.
Yeah, Baumgartner does too. Baumgartner does too. I do. I think Carissa's a little sensitive, yes, but I think all good fighters are sensitive. I think they all are. Like you say, if they even think you're throwing a shot, or they gonna go off. That's just how all of them are, especially if they're good. That's just how they are. They take everything personally. And that's how competitive people are, though. So it kind of comes with the game. But it is what it is. I just pray. I'm praying for my girl. When it comes to her personal life, I'm praying for her because I don't want to see her hurt. And I really don't. And I don't know. That's her business, her life to live. And I try to keep my nose out of that. But anyway, that's all I really got for y'all. And enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday. My Bears lost today, so that's another reason I got attitude. Yeah. But it's no big deal. Anyway, I will talk to y'all later.
All right, shout out to Jupe. Thank you for coming up on the panel, Jupe. Hopefully you're able to come back Tuesday for 2 cents after dark. Thank you, everybody that joined me today. 12 minutes overtime. We getting there. I'm gonna have to hit y'all with the 7:00 boom show in. Ain't no final 2 cents. Interesting topics today. We talked about Keyshawn, covered some Claressa Shields. See, that's why I had to talk about the Claressa Shields topic on the timer, because I knew that we could have talked about that for hours and hours and hours. Very polarizing topic. She been going viral lately. Like I honestly love that for her, to be honest with you, that she's getting so much attention. But the thing that I'm really just kind of like, it's like just the whole Papoose thing. Like, and I've been saying this since the beginning. You can ask anybody that talks to me about this. This not gonna end well. This is not, in my opinion, I don't think it's going to end well. I don't think it's going. Y'all clip this. Save it in the archives. But listen, shout out to everybody that supported the channel today, whether it was through the Cash App or the Super Chat. Shout out to everybody that punched the like and subscribe button. If you're listening to the replay, be sure to punch that like button. And listen, if you don't want your host all on the videos, cussing you out, kicking you off the panel, leaving you in the background, muting you when you're trying to talk, come on over to 2 Cents Boxing, where we talk everything boxing and everybody's entitled to their own opinion.